Josh at Vacuums R Us in Colorado again. Today we're going to be doing a foot pedal replacement on what we have here is it's a Simplicity S20, but this is going to apply to any of you who have either a Simplicity S20 or a Riccar S20 or R20. They're the same machines under different brands, provided that they are using this type of bag. So if you have the type of bag that has a red dock on it, and you have an R20 from Riccar or S20 for Simplicity, this video will apply to you. We have a broken foot pedal on this. So the recline back here snapped off in its entirety, and we're going to go ahead and replace that. I believe my ticket is also calling for a full service, brush strip replacement, and foot pedal. But we're going to go ahead and do the foot pedal first. We've done a lot of full services. We'll continue the video through the full service and show you what we do there. But the foot pedal we're going to get out of the way first for those of you who are here for some guidance on how to do a foot pedal on one of these machines. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to flip it. My benches are always waist height. So a machine can be flipped like this. And I'm able to control the machine by kind of holding it steady right here, right against the bench. So we're going to open this up. These screws do not need to be taken out. These are clips. We'll slap that. We'll open up there. I'm going to go ahead and remove the, wow, we're replacing brush strips. I see why this puppy's been used. So we're going to go ahead and remove the brush roller first. Over here we have this wire armature or actuator arm right here. I'm going to pop that off. It will wiggle out. I may have to pop the brush as well at the same time. And then turn that, and we will pop out. There we go, it pops right out. And we'll remove that brush roller, and we'll get this belt out of the way as well. It's a little bit tough on these machines. This is a S20P for premium. So there was the S and R20P for premium and UP for ultra premium. Those machines had lifetime serpentine belts, which do not stretch. So taking the brush roll out can be a little bit challenging on those. So our foot control assembly is right over here, right? Okay, so we're going to be removing this entire assembly. I have a new one right here. Now, caveat, this video may never even see the light of day. The schematic calls for two different types of foot assemblies. One for machines that are revision.2 and one for machines that are not. I'm not sure what the difference is or if there really is a difference. I've had a lot of experience with these schematics where it says there's two different parts. The schematics are wrong. That's the point I'm getting to. They're wrong a lot of the time. So I'm going to pull this out and see if there really is any difference between these, and we're going to kind of go from there. Because this is the .1 version. This is a .2 machine though. It's a revision.2. It's an S20P.2, and that part supposedly is for .1. But I don't know if any of that is accurate. So these are longer screws. There's a lot of strain on these foot pedals, which is kind of the problem. That's why this happens. They break a lot, actually. We got a total of 4 screws on here. And so the screws are really, really, really long to kind of try to hold it in place. So the weird body, we've got over on this side, there's like a plastic plug that's part of this housing that inserts into the motor housing, right? So there's a plastic piece right on this that pops into here, and it allows this to pivot back and forth, right? And on this side, there is not that. There is the wheel carriage, which has this metal thing, is what holds it kind of on this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this side down, and then this side, we're going to kind of twist it like this a little bit, right? So I'm going to push that down, and you'll see my wheel carriage now is out loose. I'm going to leave this kind of cockeyed like this, and you can see this little plastic nub right here that goes inside the housing. That's what holds that on. And now I'm going to twist this bugger around and have it pop off. And this is the tricky part, so I'm hoping my camera's good. I'm going to drop you a little bit. I really want everybody to get a good look at exactly what's going on over on this side here. Hopefully we can get some good shots of this. There's a nub right there. This is my new wheel carriage. I'm gonna look at these two and see if I can, see any difference at all on these. I see there's no difference. There's none. I mean, I don't know. There might be, and I just don't know what it is. That's possible, but I just don't see the difference. So I'm going to go ahead and use this part because it's in stock. So these, you put them on. There we go. So this, you kind of have to put them on like this, and then you spin them around because of that nub right there. And then we're going to drop that down. I'm going to wiggle it around a little bit. All right. So you'll see I reclined the machine. You can see how it's kind of at an angle now to get this back on. I'm gonna pop that. And then now it's actually in place now. I'm actually all completely in place now. You see that went right in there, right there. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put that back on there. Not lined up quite right yet. Wiggle it around a little bit so the screw holes are where they need to be. Now they are. And these housings, I've mentioned this in other videos when working on the 20 series from Riccar and Simplicity. These housings are pretty brittle. The plastic that was used on these, I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if it's a design issue or if the plastic is actually not as resilient, but it's actually relatively easy to break housings on these machines. They're also older at this point, so plastic deteriorates over time. But you want to be really careful when you're using a drill like I am. You want to make sure that your clutch is set as far down as possible so that you're not over tightening and cracking. Final screw. Clutch up. All right. So now we should be, yeah, we're good. We are rocking and rolling. We're good. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue with the service. I think, in fact, now that I think of it, I think I'm just going to make that a whole different video entirely. Y'all came here to see how to replace a foot pedal. Now you know how to replace a foot pedal.